she was frankly like, yeah.
He's alive!
It was beauty killed the beast.
Welcome to the cast that brings back Little Mad Podcast. My name is Riley. That is Nick. It's good to be back because our switcher just went full fucking nar there for a second. Can you please let me know if
we sound okay?
If we sound okay? We did not get to do any of the proper tests we wanted to. I know the color might be off. We finally nailed our color for Slashcast today. Like, we got it exactly how we wanted it. Switcher approved. And now we're here where we're like, fuck, you have to completely redo everything for Little Mad.
Yeah.
So, hey, Dirk said we sound good, so I think we're good to go. Color may not be great, but fucking who cares? Nobody wants to see us anyway. You know?
True.
To all the people that just, first of all, Little Mad Podcast brought to you proudly by our Twitch Prime subs. Also our regular subs, of course. But yeah, to everyone that I just saw sub, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Really appreciate that.
Yeah.
You're keeping us going. You're keeping us alive during these really rough times. And believe me, they're rough. Okay? This will be the last episode of Little Mad until August something. It's a ways away.
Right.
So, yeah, just keep that in mind. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive in. Man, we got a lot of shit to talk about. And if you already watched Slashcast today, you already got a little taste of that. But on this show, we can say whatever the fuck we want. So it's more fun. We could be a little racy over here.
Yeah.
We could take our clothes off.
Same.
I think Twitch would ban us for that, actually.
Yeah.
You know, we could. The road of being a titty streamer still in my mind.
As you do.
If I tell you what, if I had a good rack, you could bet your ass I'd be a titty streamer.
You do have a good rack.
Oh, thanks. Well, shit, it ain't too late. So, yeah, let's go and dive into the Comic-Con stuff. Let's start first with Halloween. We didn't really get it all into Slashcast. The main point was we're disappointed. Not with what we heard, but what we didn't see.
Right.
Once again, they bamboozled. They CinemaCon us again. You know, I was talking to Jimmy Champagne about this because we played this collab for about, I don't know, not crazy long. We had like a 5-day walk up to this Comic-Con stuff. We were like, you know what? Because Jimmy was pretty confident, like, no, they aren't going to fuck us over again. I'm like, I think they might fuck us over again. It's Blumhouse. It's Universal. Like, why would they show us this stuff? They did it at CinemaCon. They seemed to like the fact that they didn't show us at CinemaCon, and sure enough, they did it again. It was one thing, though, showing a trailer.
Right.
It's another showing a whole clip of 2 deaths that I'm not going to be able to see. 2 spoiler-filled deaths, even though it's not anybody you know in the film, I imagine. It's just random people you decided to kill. 2 deaths we know we'll never get to see.
Yeah.
Makes me want to cry. Well, of course, until the movie comes out.
Correct.
The thing is, I'm 99% sure that with this one take shot that is Michael walking, getting hit, bumping into trick-or-treaters, then going into someone's house, killing someone in that house, going on to the next house, killing that person too, and continuing onward. I'm 99% sure that's the same shot that I said was my favorite shot in the trailer from the first trailer, which is when he runs into the cowboy kid from Halloween 2.
Right.
I'm pretty sure.
I wish we could see that footage because, in my opinion, that might have just been something extra. Like, I'm trying to think of where it fits in like that. That's just, like, yes, it could be at that point where he bumps into the kids and then, looks around and then walks into those houses. I feel like that clip was too quick. Too many deaths in a row, if you will.
Like, do you mean like, actually showing the footage just killing too many people?
Yeah. Yes. Like he walked in one shot. Walked into hit the kids, walked into the house, or grabbed the hammer, walked into the house, then walked to the other house and killed the other person. I feel like that sequence of events is too quick for a movie nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. It depends how long it plays out because it is one shot, and I see based on Danny McBride and David Gordon Green's mindset, it seems like they're trying to make a clear homage to the original, with the opening scene being a one-take wonder.
Yeah.
Which it's not. It's 3 takes, but whatever. But yeah, being just a one-take wonder and going through it that way, it seems like that's what they're going with. So I'm hoping it's fairly slow paced, but I don't know because I haven't seen it.
Right.
Instead, you get me here wondering, questioning again if this is too Rob Zombie-like. It's like, you're scaring me.
Right.
Can you give me something? I need to see it, too.
He smashed the girl's head in, I think, with a hammer.
Yeah. He left the baby, though.
True.
But you know who else left the baby? Fucking the little kid Michael in Rob Zombie's Halloween.
True.
He saved her, actually. He wanted to get her away from the mess. So it seems like one of those things, again, we're just like, we don't know how to feel about it. But the trailer itself where once again we got crazy old lady Lori doing some badass stuff.
Yeah.
The fact that she kicks Michael down the stairs. I don't know if they're once again. They even said, and I watched an interview for Rotten Tomatoes like right before we did this, or before it came down to eat. There was basically her saying that, or it was Danny McBride saying, there are a shit ton of Easter eggs and homages that, like, you wouldn't even believe, okay? And I'm not sure if they intentionally did that, as, like, when she fell down the stairs in the original, it's like, ha, bitch,
Yeah.
the tables have turned, you're going to kick down the stairs. I don't know if that's where they're going with that.
On that note, I hope they don't rely too much on reeling people in from the
mean
original.
The Force Awakens?
Pretty much, yeah.
Are they gonna Force Awakens us?
Just straight up Easter egg us into thinking it's a good movie, when in reality it could be very basic. And
in all seriousness, I don't know if it's going to be a basic film. I think the film might hold it on its own, but they're going to weigh us down with, you know, other films. They're going to use that shit against us.
the thing is, it's going to work.
It is going to work.
It's gonna work.
I fucking guarantee it. I don't know if there's a point where I'll get upset with this film, but I
Right.
guarantee after we watch it the first time on October 19th, I'm going to come back and I'll be like, dude, that was the fucking best thing I've ever seen. Oh my God. So many Easter
10 out of
eggs.
10.
10 out of 10. And then maybe a week later, I'll be like, you know, it wasn't that good. And then about a month later, I'll be like, you know what? It actually kind of sucked. But that could happen. That's
Yeah.
exactly what
The Force Awakens.
The Force Awakens did. It's what The Last Jedi did.
Yeah.
And it's definitely what, what's the other one? Rogue One. Rogue One did that to me like crazy.
Right.
So,
Where they base the nostalgia, the fandom. They throw all of that at you to make you kind of forget what's actually going on, writing wise.
yeah. It's just kind of like, you can't be bad if you have my childhood there, right? Like, you can't be bad.
Right.
That's what Star Wars is. Like, The Force Awakens isn't a bad movie. Don't get me wrong.
No, I like the Force Awakens.
Yeah, and I like The Last Jedi too, actually.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of like, you know, they did throw a lot at us in terms of relying on the old films to keep it going.
Right. Like, you show.
First of all, it is A New Hope.
It is.
So.
You throw a new Star Wars fan at, you know, The Force Awakens. In my opinion, they could still, you know, get it on their own a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, half the movie they're not going to really understand.
Yeah.
Big spaceship. Ooh, Millennium Falcon. Oh, why was there epic music when Han Solo showed up? I don't know. Who's Han Solo?
Yeah. So how similar to the original will it be? We know he's probably going to take Judas Tombstone again.
Based on the NECA figure.
I think Jimmy in one of his videos said, well, yeah, the NECA figure shows that. There's been some hints at it and then we saw her tombstone actually in a picture from behind the scenes with
Right.
Danny McBride.
Right.
So yeah, we know it's there. At some point, it's going to play a role in the film. Just how, when, I don't know. I have a feeling that, you know, the blonde girl whose name I forgot in Slashcast, who I'm forgetting again, I think she might get tombstoned. I think she might have the Annie effect where she's laid down in bed with the tombstone above her head.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Maybe.
Or you could do it with Andy Manichak.
Or Judy Greer.
Or Judy Greer.
Probably not Judy Greer.
Probably not Judy Greer. I think actually Andy, would be a perfect homage to it if you're going to do it that way, but I don't want to kill Andy.
No.
I think Andy should, if someone's going to fucking survive this, I think it should be Andy.
Yeah, Andy Matichak, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also it seems really clear to me that that Lori is going to survive. Once again, her interview with Rotten Tomatoes, it seems like they have a very genuine plan to continue. And I'm honest to God, the way Danny McBride was talking, it was like, dude, they're gonna, or no, that was David Gordon Green. I don't know, but the way they were talking was like straight up, like, yeah, we kind of plan a little bit of a franchise here, like a new franchise, a new story-driven franchise. Like, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
If it makes money, they're gonna keep going.
Right. I mean, and we knew that they were planning on shooting a sequel back to back with the original, or with this movie.
Yeah, just the way he said today, it seems like we may get a whole new series.
If it's done well, why the fuck not? If it makes money and sucks, please don't. We've seen that happen kind of already, even kind of.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm hoping for the best with it. There's not too much else to say about Comic-Con. It's just kind of like they threw some shit at us.
Yeah.
And that was it. Jamie Lee Curtis didn't really share any more information. It was straight up just like the same shit we already knew. Hey, this is about being a powerful woman, which is great. And then you have my daughter was taken away. I'm living by myself. Been waiting for 40 years for Michael to escape. And I wanted to elaborate on something I said in Slashcast. I said in Slashcast, like, I don't really know if it makes sense for me after one event for her to be in this position, like, psychologically. I think what I really don't understand, because she said today in that Rotten Tomatoes interview, which is a good interview, obviously, because I keep coming back to it. She said that her daughter, Judy, wants literally nothing to do with her. Now, so if you're at that point, like, can she really drive away her daughter like that?
Huh.
After one of...
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, as some, as Brock, I believe, pointed out on the comment section of Slashcast, T1, T2.
Yeah. But driving your
Kid
family away. Yeah. And it's not even so much that she was traumatized. I understand the trauma. I get that part. But it's kind of like, what makes you so determined that he's gonna break out? I don't know. To me, it makes sense because knowing Michael, but I know the whole series of Michael. In this case, it was one event. Like, what makes you think that he's so locked onto you? You don't even know your siblings. Well,
Right.
They're not siblings. They're not siblings in this. So, like, that element of being locked onto one person is kind of gone.
Right.
Why 40 years later would Michael be so determined to find this one person again from 40 years ago? I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it seems like it is a little weird.
Yeah.
You take away the family element, it's kind of like, where's that motive really coming from? If your motive as a pure evil entity is just to kill, why does that person matter so much?
Well, maybe he gets out and wants to go obviously back to hometown boy.
That makes sense. And his house.
And he he's killing people along the way to get there. And then when we get that scene that we saw in the trailer where the window scene where you can see him in the mirror in the window, and she's the one who shoots up there, right? She shoots up there. Maybe he's like, oh shit, I remember you. I'm coming after you next. Maybe that's when it clicked. Maybe he just returned home and had to kill along the way, and then was just like, I remember you.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I don't know. So really, she's gonna be the one targeting. Like, Michael's not even targeting her; she's just targeting him.
Yeah, Michael.
Yeah, she could. This is actually a good point because she did really almost drive away Josh Hartnett in H2O.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of hard for me to say in terms of how it works with Judy Greer and Josh Hartnett because it's like in H2O she was just being super, super, super protective.
Right.
She was dealing with trauma. She was having some PTSD issues, but she was super just protective of him.
Right.
I don't know if it was I don't know. Just the idea of her, because she actually said, like, that was straight up what Jamie Lee Curtis said. Like, she doesn't want anything to do with Lori. I don't know.
Right. When you look at H2O, when the scene where she shuts the door and they're face to face, you can see the terror in her face.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I knew he was going to come. I just didn't know when. Now it's like, this motherfucker's coming. I'm ready. Let's fucking go. No, before it was, I know he's coming back. Hopefully I'm ready. Now it's, come at me, bitch.
Right. I don't know. It's interesting. I'm really curious. That's what I'm just really curious how it's going to play out.
Right.
I'm just really curious how she got to that point, how that 40 years evolved.
Are we going to get a for the most part Dr. Loomis where it's just one facial expression from Laurie Strode the whole time, like we've only seen one facial expression.
She's been connected with the whole Dr. Loomis thing pretty much the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, she is Dr. Loomis now.
I just want
Lori?
I want some expressions. I don't want the same Laurie face we've gotten. I of course I like it, but like I want more expressions. I want to see scared. I want to see happy. Can she be happy at the end? Happy ending, please.
Nah, she'll still be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Probably, yeah.
Guaranteed. I don't know. Still excited though.
Oh, for
after
sure.
all of that. I don't know. Let's know what you guys think. Because Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
Halloween. We're pretty fucking close, man. Like 2.5 months.
Yeah,
God, time flies.
that's true.
That means we'll be back in school soon.
Ugh.
All right. Also at San Diego Comic-Con, still a little bit on the topic of Halloween, you got NECA, okay? NECA dropped a lot of bombs.
Yeah,
The biggest bomb, though, had to be Halloween.
Right. The whole week they were just tweeting out, all their new figures.
Yeah, here's this, here's that, here's that.
A lot of people, there was a consensus that they won. They won Comic-Con.
That makes sense.
That they of all the the vendors and the booths there, like they won.
That makes sense, for sure. The thing was, with the Halloween figure that they announced, and this is the only one I'm going to go into super, super detail about, they had it sitting on a table, right? And they had a little sheet over it, and all you could see underneath the sheet was a pumpkin and a severed head. That looked like it was a jack-o'-lantern head. So if you've seen the pictures, you knew it was Halloween.
Right.
But, and of course, a pumpkin.
Yeah.
You can kind of guess, right? So everyone kind of knew this was Halloween. And the next day, they ripped that bitch off, and it sure was. It was a new 2018 figure, which in the past, NECA said they didn't have the rights to. So it was a pleasant surprise. And it looks good, man.
Yes, it does.
It looks really good. I think NECA nailed this one. It's probably the best NECA figure. 1/12 scale, like a 7-inch figure. I think it's probably the best one they've done.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah, it looks very good.
I like it a lot. As for the other NECA toys, figures, collectibles that are coming out, you have a Child's Play one, which is Bride of Chucky, which they had. It comes with Tiffany and Chucky, so that's cool.
Yeah.
You got Gremlins. That's another one that's hella detailed. They just keep getting better.
Yeah.
You got the Karate Kid.
Cobra Kai came out.
Yeah.
I get it.
I get it. The Golden Girls. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, those actually look pretty good too.
Yeah, like
They do.
Why?
I don't know.
Just why? But whatever. Ace Ventura is getting one.
That one looks good too.
Yeah. And this one is another interesting one. Crash Bandicoot's getting one.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna get it, but okay.
Okay.
I like Crash. I'm not a a diehard Crash Bandicoot fan that I would spend money on. NECA money on a figure.
Right.
But hey,
I get it.
And
then for you huge Sony fans out there, the PlayStation fanboys, God of War, the Ultimate Kratos, and Atreus. God, fuck. Atreus. I don't know. But yeah, the fact that Kratos has already gotten a shit ton of figures in the past. So it kind of, I don't know.
Yeah.
That one's a little underwhelming.
Yeah.
But still excited. NECA, I do think you won Comic-Con. So, but then there's some people that lost Comic-Con. When I'm talking lost, I'm talking really fucking lost. It was announced that Buffy the Vampire Slayer. All right, this is a report that came from Deadline. Buffy the Vampire Slayer is headed back to the small screen with a reboot series in development.
Okay.
Yeah, first of all, how fucking dare you? First of all, how fucking dare you? It was funny because they were talking about bringing it back with the original cast and then having like their daughter or their kids going on to be Slayers too.
Right.
Obviously, they're throwing that shit out the fucking window, but whatever. The new version is a quote. The new version, which will be pitched to streaming and cable networks this summer, being pitched.
Okay.
I don't even understand why it's even talked about that. Whatever. It's being pitched to cable networks this summer, will be contemporary, building on the mythology of the original. Like our world, it will be richly diverse, and like the original, some aspect of the series could be seen as metaphors for issues facing us all today. End quote.
Okay.
That makes sense. Sure. Sure. Whatever. The site notes that while the project is in very early stages and will no doubt evolve, the plan at this time is, quote, for the new Slayer to be African-American, end quote.
Okay. So, hey, I got a really good idea for a show. All right? It's starring an African-American person. What do you think? That's all we got. Why would you start with that? Like, why would you start with that? Again, there is no problem with, a diverse cast.
Yeah.
But when you are making a show just to show that, hey, I'm diverse.
You kind of I get these diverse castings. I understand wanting to like putting more and more ethnicities into certain roles, especially leading roles. I get that, but I don't know, man, because it seems like this is a really bad example of how to do it, right? Because it's like, hey, we don't actually have a plot yet. We haven't pitched it yet to anybody, but I do know I want an African-American lead. It's like, okay, I get it, but can you give us a good story first? Like, can you give us something first?
Right. let the actor that you end up going with fit the role. Don't say, I just want there to be an African-American lead. I'll write the plot, the pilot later.
Yeah, because quite personally, I could care fucking less who leads the show.
Right.
If they are talented, good at the role, and fit that role, could care less.
It's the same thing with Scream Season 3. They canceled Season 3 to reboot and basically make it more racially diverse. Just for the reason to do that. Just for the reason to be more racially diverse. There was no real reason to cancel the story they already had going. Same thing with this. Hey, we've been trying to reboot Buffy for a while. Hey, I think we can finally do it. Yeah, don't have a pilot episode written. Don't know where we want to really go with it, but I want it to be a racially diverse cast.
Yeah, Scream is
that is my selling point. Buy it from me. Buy a pilot now.
the thing is, there are some amazing fucking writers out there that are pitching incredible stories that you could easily drop diverse cast into.
Right.
Just first of all, fuck rebooting the show. Fuck that. Like, that's stupid. Go take a good series script, some incredible pitches you got, and just put a diverse cast in that fit the roles properly. Ta-da! You don't need to make a reboot of a show that should not be touched because it's just way too 90s nostalgic.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to be able to match it, I guarantee it.
First of all.
You're not going to be able to match it. And then fucking not ruin, you're not ruining, but like be driven off this idea that it has to be diverse. Because when you take something like that, this is why Scream doesn't work too. Because it's like you're taking a step back in terms of pushing diversity the right way. Make something incredible with a diverse cast.
Hey,
nobody will argue with you anymore.
Hey, I don't want to be racist. I've been called racist because my shows are mainly white. So now I'm going to make a show that is only, that is starring, racially diverse to show that I'm not racist. Isn't that more racist? Saying I'm going to think a show, I want it to be African American led. That's not being diverse. That's making yourself look diverse because you think you don't.
Yeah. Seriously, because we keep seeing off of reboots. It's like we need to reboot something and make it more diverse. Just write something incredible,
right?
A good fucking story, and then make the cast diverse. Nobody will ever question you again.
Yeah,
you'll take leaps forward. That's how we should do it.
Don't if you have a good part, the right person will fit in.
Yeah, and believe me, 99% of roles could be any ethnicity.
Right.
Hollywood is too white. I 100% fucking agree.
True. We
need to make it more diverse. Fucking A. Like, it's really bad. If you go look at the statistics, I just wrote a paper on this a couple months ago, in my school life. Yeah, and like, we're just, every time Hollywood tries to do it, it seems like they're just fucking it up. They're making it worse.
They're doing it the wrong way.
Yeah.
They're just doing it the wrong way. Like we said, just write something and cast it. Yeah. Don't cast something, then write it.
Yeah, here's the thing. At the end of the day, when Buffy gets rebooted, which I don't think is actually going to end up pushing forward.
Oh, no.
I don't.
No
just because, not because of the ethnicity thing, but just because it's a really shitty fucking idea. But if it does push forward, yeah, I'll have to watch it. I fucking love Buffy.
Joss Whedon is on board.
Joss Whedon's on board.
I believe he's one of the main producers on it. So if he's on board, fuck.
I think Joss Whedon is like obsessed with Buffy though. Like,
oh, yeah.
Joss Whedon really wanted to do. It was like his big idea to bring back the original cast and do it again. Why can't they do that? Why can't, like, I don't know how you'd make an African American lead there. There was an African American Slayer in the original Buffy, by the way. But if you could, like, I don't know, have Buffy marry an African American guy, and they have a kid that's mixed. I don't fucking know. I just kind of want the original cast to come back. Had that, because I just think that's the only way you can see a Buffy reboot kind of continue to push forward into like today's generation. Like I said, it is such a 90s show. It's so goddamn 90s that I don't think it would really fit very well as Buffy.
And like right, and it's got the cult following around it, especially now when nostalgia is preeminent is a precedent. I don't know what a word.
Yeah,
but yeah, like Sarah Michelle Gellar does not want to act anymore.
Yeah,
that's the only thing.
They are all pretty old too.
If they okay, why not spin it? Okay, spin it off.
Angel's good.
Don't call it Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Call it something Vampire Slayers, or the Vampire Slayer : something. Don't call it Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Make a spin off, and then have someone with blonde hair from the back be like, oh, is that the original Buffy? Is that Buffy? But it's not actually Sarah Michelle Gellar because she doesn't want to act.
Anytime I hear stuff like this, I think they have good intentions. I think they do. It's like we can make something and bring it to a more, culturally diverse thing. Like, that all sounds great, but when you think of how you're pitching it, it's like, I'm going to take a story that I didn't invent. I'm going to take that story, I'm going to pitch it, but I'm going to add a very meta element to it from this. everything about that screams, this is how I'm going to make money off someone else's story and what this generation is. Like, can't you?
Yeah.
Original ideas for this stuff would work so much better. Gah. I get the intention. It's just like it all just goes backwards for me.
Spin it off, like Simone just said. Slayer.
Yeah. There's a million things you could do other than just fucking rebooting the show.
Right.
There are a lot of options that I'm sure. Dude, Joss Whedon's an incredible fucking dude. He can figure something out.
Right. He's on board. Maybe it'll go somewhere, but there's no ideas right now. Hey, we're getting ready to pitch it. Then why is it news? Why do we know about it?
Yeah.
Why do we know about it? Because it came out that they want a African American led.
Yeah, is that the only reason it's being talked about?
Yep. Because there's nothing else there, and that's a problem. Like we said, don't. It's way too early to be talking about casting right now. Get a story done. Story done.
Yeah, that's what I would say. I always, anytime I write scripts, I never clarify whether this is a white person, a Chinese person. I don't fucking care. I'm gonna write body shape and size. I do sometimes. It depends, or sometimes hair color, but stuff like that. Like, but I never write in ethnicity because if somebody fits the role, I'm gonna fucking put them in the role. End of story.
Right.
I don't care what you look like.
Right. I mean, Reviving Camp Blood. There was no race in any of the casting calls.
Yeah.
People were saying, I would post a casting call and they'd reply and be like, "Hey, what race you looking for?" We're like, "Any."
Are you talented?
Are you
nailed it?
Do you look in the age range? Even then, like we're not ageist either. Yeah. Like ageist. we say 18 to 30. Hey, I'm
thing. Is ageist a thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. So like I say I want someone 18 to 30. They're 38, but they look 30. Sure. Fuck it.
Yeah, we straight up did that too.
If you fit the role, then you fit the role. Then cast them. Write the story first, cast them later. After you have a show. Yeah.
Unless you're casting a specific actor. Unless you're writing for a specific actor.
No, that's true.
That's different though. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
That's not part of the conversation. All right. Okay. But hey, that's Buffy. Let us know what you guys think about Buffy. Hate it, love it. Who really cares? It's gonna happen. Ain't that a shame? It might happen. It's probably gonna happen. All right, man. With that, let's move on to the next topic of the day. One that is a little more exciting. Godzilla, man. Ooh. Godzilla, King of Monsters got a trailer. I'm gonna come back to that in a second. I don't know. We should watch the trailer first. Should watch. I don't know. Flip a coin.
There's a coin right here. What do you want?
Tails. We watch it first.
It's Tails.
Okay, let's watch it first. All right, go ahead and switch to the thing. We're going to watch the trailer for Godzilla King of Monsters. You should be able to hear it. We've done a little bit of testing. You should be able to hear it.
Hopefully it's not too loud.
Hopefully it's not too loud. We'll try our best. Here we go. Can you turn it up for us a wee bit, ma'am?
The mass extinction.
No, just through the computer speakers.
We are the cause.
I got it. I'm stuck here, Jeff.
We are the infection.
Yeah, verifying his voice just makes me think.
If it's too loud, let us know.
Yeah, it's too loud, let us know.
But like all living organisms, the Earth unleashed a fever to fight this infection.
Dude, look at her.
Its original and rightful rulers, the Titans. For thousands of years, these creatures have remained in hiding around the world. And unless all the Titans are found, our planet will perish, and so will we.
It's so fucking beautiful.
They are the only guarantee that life will carry on.
Dude, listen to that. The score is incredible too, yeah.
You are out of your goddamn mind!
I am sorry, but this is the only way.
serve the king.
Why be a king? Be a god.
How long they held that out.
Arguably the best thing. Oh, easy,
It was
easy.
it was a little loud.
It was a
on
little
that
loud,
one.
huh?
Might have been a little loud. but-
I could turn it down next time. Godzilla is the good guy.
yeah, technically.
Technically, he's still fuck shit up, but he's the good guy. He takes down all the other monsters. He's the king of the fucking monsters.
Why be a king when you could be a god?
Why be a king when you could be a god? Seriously, it looks so good. It visually is incredible. I think I thought the first film visually was pretty insane, even though it's
Yeah.
kind of boring. Like this kind of shits on it. You have Godzilla coming out. First of all, the use of wide shots, insane.
Yes.
The use of lighting, because they're really fighting cool versus warm colors, and they're using it so effectively, especially in terms of villain and hero. They have Godzilla in blue a lot. They have enemies in red a lot. It's very intentional. It's very fucking Star Wars. God, it's so cool.
I mean, yeah, you get those wide shots, those really wide shots,
Yeah.
and they're still too big for the damn wide shot.
Yeah, like, God, the part where the Mothra opens the fucking wings out. Because Mothra, I have some facts here. Some detailed facts, all right? You got the Mothra, although it's only 52 feet tall, high, whatever, the wingspan of the Mothra is 803 fucking feet. That is pretty big. That's huge, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking massive, all right? Then you have the Rodan, which you saw when it was, like, sniffing the... It came really close. You didn't really see a very good wide of that one. That one's 154 feet tall with a wingspan of 871 feet.
Okay.
Okay. Then you have King Ghidorah, which is 521 feet. Just straight up.
Yeah.
Ghidorah. I didn't mean to say it. I don't know what the fuck I said. Reading it's so much weirder.
Yeah.
The cast, incredible. Okay? Because you have Vera Farmiga, who I'm really struggling to not see as Norma Bates right now. It's really fucking with my head. Like, her voice, I'm just like, Norma? You have Millie Bobby Brown, who also I'm struggling to not see as 11. That's fucking me up, too. Then you have O'Shea Jackson Jr. and Thomas Middleditch.
Who's just in Final Girls.
That's true. Yeah.
He's also the Verizon guy.
Yeah, he's got to be all... Yeah, which is even weirder. But, yeah, you straight up have to... It's weird seeing him in that role. But
True.
God,
It
that looks so good.
That trailer was just incredible, from the visuals to the score, everything. Like I really didn't know what I expected. I mean, I liked, the Godzilla and the monsters, but I never really loved them. But after seeing that trailer, oh boy, I need that. I need to watch that now.
Go back to my laptop. Look at that specific shot.
Woo.
Like, it is just insane. I have it muted, but my lord, and come back now. It's just insane. It's insane. I couldn't be more excited. It looks way better than the first one. Hopefully the story is better, more exciting. I will say there's more screen time in this trailer for Godzilla than there was in the entire last film. So maybe that'll make it more exciting. I don't know. Also, a little more use of the flame there, about him shooting out fire out of his mouth.
Yeah.
So that was cool too.
It's can't wait for that. That took me by surprise. Like I said, never been a huge fan of the monsters Godzilla, but wow, I gotta see this movie.
Yeah, I did watch the 1954 trailer for Godzilla. Don't know if the special effects keep up. That, of course, that's the 2018 looking as good as the 54.
Yeah, I mean, right.
Watching it, dude, the way we've evolved in 70 years. Like, it was a dude in a fucking costume running over miniature skyscrapers.
Yep.
Like, Jesus, that's crazy.
And now it's just computer generated.
Yeah, now it's all just computer generated. It
looks all right.
Computers didn't even exist then. Try to comprehend that.
True. It really does look all right.
Yeah. No, it does look pretty good. It's going to be very CGI driven. Also, there's a part where the Mothra's flying over the city and just destroying everything behind it. Fuck. So awesome.
Yeah.
So awesome. Okay. Now let's go on a different one. Huh? A different trailer. We're going to watch the trailer first so we can properly make fun of it. It just seems every time we talk about the Predator, either it's like, it's getting there, or it's like, man, that looked really bad. I'm going to let you just make up for your yourself whether or not you think it's good. Hey, woman, you told me to tell you when to do it.
Sorry.
And then you just go ahead and show them all my secrets. Now everybody knows I have 2 windows open. Unbelievable. Hey,
I figured it was time to go.
my computer's being stupid. 1 second. It's playing the trailer. It's not playing the trailer.
Okay.
Hey.
Change that.
No, you can't.
Not yet.
Yeah, now you can. Let's do this. I'll turn it down a little bit this time.
Do you know what my job description is? I catch what
That might be a
falls
little
out of the
too
sky.
What's on the ship?
Tell me about the mission.
Sorry.
We need to know if you and your man pose a threat.
Hey, Baxley, if your mom's vagina were a video game, it'd be rated E for everyone.
That's pretty funny.
Predators conquered space, but that's not what's on the horizon. I think you know what is on the ship. The ultimate predators.
Come and get us, mother.
Come and get it. Is this like another part of the trailer? What's this? I'm just gonna keep going. Let's keep watching it all.
But yeah. Yeah, so basically just take, some of the best parts of the thing you just watched and just clip them all together super fast.
Yeah, it's funny though. That actually generally looked better than the whole trailer.
Oh yeah, that last couple seconds was the best parts of the trailer,
Yeah,
I guess.
The sound design was weaker, but yeah, it was interesting. Dude, it still kind of looks like shit to me. I think it's gonna be really bad. I don't know, man. I'm still struggling to take Keegan-Michael Key seriously. Which obviously when he says shit like, "Hey, if your mom was a video game, she'd be rated E for everyone." Am I supposed to take him serious the rest of the film now? What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm struggling to buy in.
Our need to see this movie is like this. It's so fast. It's like, oh, it's all right. Ooh, no. Okay, no.
I'm also struggling to figure out what character I should care about. Like, which one should I care? The only one I'm seeing that I should care about is Predator, which is not exactly what you want for a film like this.
I hope Predator makes it okay.
I hope he's all right. I hope the ultimate. That's kind of where I'm getting. I hope the ultimate Predator doesn't beat the shit out of the other Predators too much.
Yeah,
that's kind of all I'm rooting for.
I don't know. I don't know.
Just when you thought it couldn't get worse, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes, no, I'm just kidding. It gets worse. All right, let's move on to another trailer. One that actually isn't as bad. It isn't as bad. Hey, Rachel, don't worry, I'll tell you. Oh. Oh, my computer takes a while to actually pull up the videos. It's a little bad. All right, let's do this shit. The Purge TV series, another one.
We've been told the land of the free. So tell me then, what is more American than the Purge?
I know it's asking a lot to work on Purge Night. Do me a favor, be safe tonight.
That still looks like CJ Graham to me.
Stay within the protected area.
True.
As an American, you're free to choose how you will spend this evening of infinite possibility.
If people have a legal way to get rid of their anger and rage, crime will go down. We'll all benefit.
I'm looking for my sister. Is she purging?
No, she's being purged upon. On Purge Night, you are free to do whatever you want. On Purge Night, America lives up to its promise.
Our generous donations to the new founding fathers helps them implement policies.
We believe that. The Purge is America.
This is the commencement of the annual purge. All crime, including murder, will be legal. Blessed be America.
It is the giving time.
Ah, Fiona Dorff.
It's the beauty of America. Opportunity for all, right?
Well, there's that. Listen, honestly, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Because compared to the first time we saw the teaser for the Purge TV series, I mean, it just feels like another movie.
Right.
So, and the fact that they can nail that much is a good sign, I guess. If you like the Purge movies, I think you're going to dig this one. Or this series. I think you're going to enjoy watching the 10 episodes, and it's just going to feel like another movie to you. You know why I just don't like The Purge, though? Like, I don't get it.
No.
Do you really think... I don't know, like, seriously, if we had a Purge, let's say America truly did a Purge, that 12 hours of no laws. Like, do you really think all these gangs would come out?
We're good. No, 364 days a year. We're all right.
Yeah, but this one night...
But for 12 hours, die.
Yeah, like, I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't think we'd actually would do that.
Like, just think of Chicago.
No,
like, the sirens go off being like, all right, the Purge is over, and someone shoot the siren. No, no it ain't.
Yeah, exactly. That would be it'd be pretty bad. Like, there's no way this would actually work for one, but it's a movie, I know. But I'm just saying, like, I don't get that mentality. And then same with, like, when it ends and everyone goes back to fucking normal, like, how can you work with this person 364 days, pretend everything's okay, and then try to kill them on Purge night and fail, but then go back to work with them the next day, and you have to make sure everything's okay, because then it's not legal anymore.
Yeah, you know, you have your machete raised, you're about to cut the head off of your boss. 3, 2, 1, all right, it's over. All right,
Fuck.
See you tomorrow, boss.
You don't fire me, because I'll be back next year, motherfucker. Dude, like, that's the kind of things I just don't understand in terms of the Purge, but I get it. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know what you think. Purge, good, bad? You gonna watch it? I'm gonna watch it, personally. I'm gonna watch it, but...
I probably won't.
Ever.
Sorry.
I'm gonna watch it, but I don't think it's gonna be great. I just think it's gonna be like another Purge movie.
No.
That's it. If you like Purge, you like the show. That's how I feel about it. Let's talk about something a little bit cooler. A little bit cooler, all right? We got Glass, okay? Glass was part of the Halloween panel, or the Universal panel, which is where you had half of it being Glass, half of it being Halloween. Glass, though, their trailer, they made public instantly.
Yeah.
It was instantly public, and everyone gets to see it. So we're going to watch it, naturally. And then we'll go over some more. There's also some new stills that came out, too.
Yeah.
So let me get this pulled up. Let me get my computer slow. Oh, I go full screen, then it's like, no, we're not going full screen. Okay, let's go.
The silence here is great. I love it.
It's amazing to meet you. It is simply extraordinary. Maybe this will all make sense if I explain who I am.
My name is Dr. Ellie Staple, and I'm a psychiatrist.
My work concerns a particular type of delusion of grandeur. It's a growing field. I specialize in those individuals who believe they are superheroes.
Good for you.
The three of you have
God, he's so good,
yourselves
dude.
You have extraordinary gifts, like something out of a comic book. David Dunn, the only person to survive that train wreck all those years ago. What do you do?
I'm in security.
You think you have superpowers.
It's a feeling. Vision. I have to touch them.
You believe you are a protector.
My name is Patricia.
I have no question. There are 24 identities.
I'm Mary Reynolds. Por favor, señora. We almost got you, bro.
That live in that body with you.
The beast is coming any minute now for you guys.
But what I am questioning is your belief that you are something more than
he
human.
jacked up a little bit, just saying. From the last film, he jacked up a little bit.
It is true.
My bones break easily. I've had 94 breaks in my life.
But you have an extraordinary IQ.
This is not a cartoon. This is the real world.
No way.
And yet,
Good to see that she's back, too.
Still don't die with bullets. some of us can still bend steel. I've been waiting for the world to see that we exist. May I meet the beast? I hope for your sake that he likes you. That sounds like the bad guys teaming up. A lot of people are going to die. Don't do this. Are you ready? What do we call you, sir? First name, Mr. Last name, Glass.
So dope. It's so cool. I'm so excited for it. I wasn't that excited for it, but that trailer did it all for me.
As we said, last year, how did James McAvoy not win?
Yeah,
an
what
Oscar
the fuck,
for
man?
that fucking performance?
Yeah, incredible. He's incredible.
You can literally see it in his eyes switch on camera. It's switch personality. It's fucking incredible. And I mean, we got more of that.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah, he is amazing. I hope he pulls an Oscar for this one. Because Jesus Christ, he definitely pulled the performance of the year last year. So, or at least
in our opinion.
You know, there were some incredible performances last year all around, though.
Right.
Glass, though, Jesus Christ. I mean, I would have never thought that little trio there would work.
That trailer just flowed so well. I mean, you got the general idea of all of them, and then you go one by one, and then you end with Glass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, very well made trailer. Very well done. Honestly, we were like, when we were sitting for the Universal panel looking at the play-by-play, is what it pretty much was, just live tweeting. We're like, all right, Glass, all right, Glass, all right, Glass. And then boom, the trailer comes out. And we're like, oh, they're setting up for Halloween. I'll watch that trailer. Whoa.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Also, the girl in it, right? Like, that's the girl from the first one, is it not?
From Split?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So she's like, feels for his problem now and is going to help him out?
I don't remember what the exact story with her is. I think so, yeah. I think because he spared her at the end or whatever, she escaped or something, like, it's some respect. I don't know.
So they're just buddies now, huh?
Maybe. I'm not 100% sure on what's her face's name. Anna Joy Taylor.
I don't know.
Taylor Joy.
Top of my head, I don't know.
know.
Pretty cool though. Intrigued. Want to see it.
Yeah, no, I can't wait for it.
Yeah.
Wasn't really on my radar for a while, but after seeing that trailer, I gotta see that.
Yeah, exactly.
Same thing with Godzilla.
Oh, I opened up into the next trailer already. I wasn't ready. Listen, I think is this our last trailer? This is the last trailer of the show?
Nope, one more.
We're watching this whole thing? Oh, we're watching. Oh, we got two more.
No, we're not.
We're not doing this one?
No. What one?
This one? This
yeah,
one?
We're doing. Oh shit! Yeah, two more.
So we had two more trailers.
Yes, two more.
We're almost there, and then we'll go on to some stuff about some ranting stuff at some point. You're gonna enjoy it. Just bear with us on that. Come on, you gotta watch. Trailers are fun to watch. Okay, we're gonna watch a trailer for Shazam. All right. I'm not even explaining anything. All right, let's just watch the trailer and get it for what it is. Rachel, you can switch that shit over. Let's do it.
I can take care of myself. When you're 18, give these people a chance, because that's what they're giving you.
This is Billy Batson. Make sure you make him feel at home.
They seem nice, but don't buy it. It gets real Game of Thrones around here. Dude, you're just messing around. You look at me and you're like, why so dark? You're a disabled foster kid. You've got it all. If you could have one superpower, what would you pick? Everybody chooses flight. You know why?
So they can fly away from this conversation?
No, because heroes fly.
What, you need your fake family to stand up for you? Hey!
Man, sorry about that.
Go! Grab it! Get out the way!
Billy Batson. I choose you as champion.
Hello?
my name so my powers may flow through you.
But I don't know your name, sir.
Shazam.
Wait, for real? Say, okay! Shazam?
Whoa.
This means Billy!
What is happening?
You're the only person I know that knows anything about this Cape Crusader stuff.
Can I?
Oh, yeah. It's crazy, right?
What are your superpowers?
Superpowers, dude? I don't even know how to pee in this thing.
AM to the PM, PM to the AM.
You have super strength. Can you fly?
If I quit your BM, I still rock Mercedes. If I quit this season, I still be the greatest.
You okay? Why are you talking?
Sit down.
You know, I don't think that's gonna buff out.
Your phone's charged. Your phone's charged.
Your phone's charged.
You're like a bad guy, right?
Gentlemen!
You have bullet immunity!
I'm bulletproof.
You're dead.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry about your window, but you're welcome for not getting robbed. Oh, hey, what's up? I'm a superhero.
Stop, I'm a superhero. Okay, let's just be honest about something. I'm gonna be honest. That's the first time I've seen that trailer. That is the best thing I've ever seen DC do in the last 10 fucking years. Okay, it's happened 10 years since Batman, since The Dark Knight Rises.
Right. I mean, watching that trailer, like Simone said, like it felt like a Marvel trailer.
It felt like a Marvel trailer. Honest to God,
it was
not
entertaining.
fucking bad.
Right.
The humor's good. The fact that kids can relate to it,
yeah,
even more so. It's like this dude is a kid that has powers. That's pretty insane. That's really cool. I like that. Learning how to use your powers in a funny, humor way. That's kind of how Spider-Man is. It's just more relatable. Yeah. That's why I've always liked Spider-Man so much. So I'm for it.
Yeah, no, definitely on my radar now.
Yeah, I have to see it now.
Yeah, it looks actually entertaining. DC, wow.
Yeah, DC, Jesus, at least you got one score over Comic-Con, right? They did have another trailer though, which we're gonna watch now. Aquaman. Okay, this is probably the other one that you may have enjoyed because this trailer is pretty fucking dope. All right. The thing is though, with this trailer, it has to be good because James Wan made it. So,
yeah.
But yeah, here we go. Let's watch Aquaman.
My mother was a queen, but life.
I can't hear myself.
People together.
You can probably turn.
We could unite our worlds one day.
Check it out. Arthur is talking to the fish.
They made me what I am.
I love his voice. Roman Reigns.
Come aboard.
I've been looking for you.
Oh,
your half-brother
so
King
cool that
Orm
she's in this.
is about to declare war upon the surface world.
The only way to stop this war is for you to take your rightful place as king.
Trust me, I am no king.
You do your best thinking when you're not thinking at all.
That was the worst pep talk ever.
Might want to strap in. Welcome home.
He's won.
My brother has come from the surface to challenge me for the throne.
I call it an ass whooping. I'm no leader. I came because I had no choice. I came to save my home and the people that I love.
You think you're unworthy to lead because you're of two different worlds. But that is exactly why you are worthy.
That was awesome.
The war is coming to the surface, and I'm bringing the wrath of the seven seas with me.
We're here.
What are you doing?
You should have a parachute.
there are some incredible moments in there. It visually looks decent for the most part.
For a movie that's, probably like 70% CGI, it really didn't look awful.
Yeah, there are some parts when right at the end of the trailer when they're doing the war thing and the gators and stuff. It felt like Justice League again, just too much CGI. It's hard to like keep up with that shit.
But even like when they first came into the underwater world, it didn't look that bad. Actually, I give DC that. Usually, when you have to have some fully CGI, they shit the bed. But
it was there. I think there are some parts that are like really fucking bad, but for the most part, it keeps up. It does all right.
It's better than fucking.
I think like in my head, I'm like Justice League, and it looks way better than the Justice League trailer did when that first happened. The CGI looked fucking horrendous in that trailer. This one, I'm like, hey, you know what, DC, you've gotten a little bit better.
Also, Aquaman's just fucking badass.
Yeah, he's great.
A sword.
Yeah, the performances look great too. So like, I think they're on track there. They couldn't have found a better dude to play Aquaman. Except for Roman Reigns. I know. Listen, we all know Roman Reigns can't act for shit.
Right.
Believe me.
So yeah, like it wasn't that, the CGI really wasn't that bad compared to any other DCU movie.
Yeah. Shazam's better, but this one at least.
Oh yeah, I like Shazam better than this.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, of course we're going to see Aquaman.
Yeah.
Aquaman is just a badass. Always loved Aquaman. So.
Yeah, you're always underrated. Real shame.
True.
Really hoping that, I hope it's good because I want James Wan to be successful somewhere else other than horror. Then again, this is the turning factor. All right, is James Wan going to be exclusively horror after this?
James Wan did a lot of Comic-Con this year.
Yeah. I mean, La Llorona, Annabelle 3, you had Aquaman. What else did he do? The Nun. He's all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, he's got a booming career over at New Line. So, if this doesn't work out, he'll be fine. He'll be just fine. Now, let's go on to a different one. This is extremely fucking controversial. Okay? The Titans trailer. Titans, especially because that's literally right in our childhood. I mean, Teen Titans was our childhood. Then you had Teen Titans Go, which we didn't really like.
No.
It just didn't feel quite right. This just kind of seems... We thought we were going in the right direction. It was going to be a little bit darker. It was going to feel more like the original Teen Titans. But then we got it, and then there's a lot of controversy. So let's go ahead and watch it. Please, woman, bring me to the screen. Let's go. Oh, TV mature.
Oh, hey,
all of you get out of here.
If you're under 17, please close your eyes. Also, if you're sensitive to ruining your childhood, also close your eyes.
Who are you?
Everything led me here. To you. You're the boy from the circus.
The boy from the circus? How did you know?
Sorry.
Please, can you help me?
Where's Batman?
Fuck Batman.
There's something evil inside of you.
You're scared, I get it, but you can control it. You don't know what I've become.
Sometimes, when I feel the darkness, it feels good. My mom says there's no such thing as monsters.
I used to think that. I was wrong.
I could make that in 10 minutes. I'm just saying, I could make that in 10 fucking minutes.
When we heard that, DC was announcing their own streaming service, we were like, okay, let's see where it can go. Okay, they're starting with Titans. Okay, Teen Titan, love the Teen Titans. It's going to be darker? Sweet. That's what I want. That's what we want to see from DC. Then you give me this edgy middle school shit. And I want my money back that I didn't pay for. Like, it's a meme. That whole trailer is a meme for edgy. Yeah. That DC is just straight up edgy.
Yeah, I've seen it 3 times now. The first time I watched it, I was like, it doesn't look that bad. And now I've come to the conclusion after watching it again. It looks fucking horrible. It looks fucking horrible. The CGI, that last effect, which is supposed to be really cool, right? That was supposed to be like, ooh, Titans, yeah, fuck yeah. No, it looks, I'm telling you, I can make that in 10 fucking minutes in After Effects.
The way they did it with like the voiceover and stuff was supposed to be so epic. Yeah. And that might have actually like been the worst part. Yeah. Believe it or not.
The stupid fucking glass crash, like it looks so bad. So bad. If that's what that service, that service is bringing us, shows like that, no fucking thank you. Don't make it happen.
We're supposed to get a Swamp Thing.
What was just canceled? Or no, James Wan's not part of. It's Swamp Thing. He's not part of it anymore, right?
It was James Wan was on board?
Yeah.
Was it Jason Blum?
No, it was James Wan.
It was James Wan?
Yeah.
James Wan is no longer on board for Swamp Thing.
Yeah. So
it's really...
No, it's really bad. He probably saw that fucking trailer. It's like, whoa, hey, whoa. Wait a minute.
Wait,
no.
What's my budget? I have that in my wallet right now.
Oh, yeah. So, it doesn't look that good.
Oh, yeah. Made in Windows movie maker. Damn near.
Probably. Jesus Christ, dude. Unbelievable. Also... the edgy thing, continuing that shit, like the whole fuck Batman shit. Oh my god.
That was supposed to be epic too. And it's just laughable. Like, I get it. You're supposed to establish, hey, we don't need Batman anymore. We're in, I'm in charge now. No, bro, you're just edgy.
It's so stupid.
I wanted to like it. I really, really went in wanting to like it.
Yeah.
And I was just, wow. Wow.
Yeah. But hey, if you really want to see it, the DC Universe streaming service will be $8 a month.
I was going to get it. I was going to pull the trigger.
You're going to give me something better than that to fucking spend $8 a month.
No.
Like, that ain't doing it for me.
No. There's supposed to be Swamp Thing, Young Justice Season 3, Titans, and a Harley Quinn show. And then there were, I think, 2 other ones. If Swamp Thing... I would get it to watch Swamp Thing and then cancel.
Yeah.
If Swamp Thing,
Harley Quinn I'm really interested in too.
Yeah, but if that's the budget and that's what we're gonna get, no. I'll torrent it. Maybe.
Maybe I'll take up that hard drive space. I don't know. So yeah, Titans doesn't look that good, but if you like it, that's your opinion. All right.
Yeah.
Now let's there's also been some other things at Comic-Con that were announced, but we're not gonna show just because we don't feel like watching any more fucking trailers. So we have Iron Fist Season 2. That trailer came out.
Which is looking a little better than Season 1.
Yeah, it looks at least a little bit more exciting.
Personally, I'm one of the people that actually liked Season 1 of Iron Fist. I know it's bad. Bad acting.
Yeah.
But Iron Fist. Who are you? Danny Rand. The Iron Fist. every like 5 times per episode. Who are you? Danny Rand.
The Iron Fist.
Yeah, I understand well, it really was the writing that was bad. But Season 2, looking okay.
Could be worse. For sure. Could be worse. Now, then you got the Young Justice trailer. Way too fucking long.
No, it's like 5 minutes long.
Yeah, they basically Walking Dead us with the ridiculously long trailer that you just don't need.
I watched it. I don't know if you watched it.
I didn't watch. I watched like 2.5 minutes, like it should have been.
I watched it. It was okay, but again, that's going to be on the DC Universe, is what the streaming service is called.
Yeah, looks better than Titans at least. So
yeah,
whatever. Then we got the Clone Wars.
Yeah,
reveal trailer. That was a huge fucking shock. They're bringing back Clone Wars.
Yeah, that's huge. Actually, that's really huge.
Yeah, Clone Wars is dope, man. Like, really cool show.
Yeah.
It's one of the few animated shows that were new that I could get into.
True.
So, yeah. Good to see it's coming back. Not too shabby.
Yeah. I believe it's on the Disney streaming service. I believe that's where it's going to be.
Fuck.
Which will probably be like $15 per month.
Yeah, they're probably going to...
I don't know if there's a price on it yet.
They better have something dope. Like, they better give us some really cool shit on, of course, Clone Wars. Good start.
I mean, the the Disney streaming service should have, Star Wars, Marvel, Disney movies.
Yeah, do you think? I don't know.
We need more.
I wonder how deep they'll go in terms of cinematic wise. Like, are they gonna let us watch? Civil War?
I know their contract with Netflix or whatever for Marvel and Star Wars, I believe, is they're trying to get them all off for their own service,
which hurts a little bit.
Wait, is it actually $15 a month? I was just pulling that out of my ass. Like, I have no idea what it actually is, but $15 a month, that's steep, man. I better get to watch movies in theaters, like at home.
Yeah,
fucking $15.
You're pushing your luck, Scoob. We also got a Riverdale season 3 trailer. I do not. I want to watch Riverdale. I just haven't yet.
I've watched one episode of season 2.
I know what happened in season 2 because of some fucking douchebag.
You don't know what happens in season 2.
Someone spoiled it.
Someone over there.
You don't know what happens in season 2.
Yeah, she's the fucking worst when it comes to spoilers.
Maybe I was lying.
She is the worst. She spoiled Shutter Island for you. I just don't think you heard it.
No, I didn't hear it.
Thank God. She's like, oh yeah, don't say that.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to.
I like Riverdale, especially. Just the horror movie references that they keep making. Especially, I've heard in season 2 they made a lot. Also, Skeet Ulrich is on it.
Yeah, which is Nev.
Not confirmed. He wants Nev to be his wife in season 3 or 4 or wherever it goes.
God, gee, why not take it?
It's 1, maybe 2 episodes. Nev, come on.
Listen, once I hear she's in the show, I'll watch it.
I'll watch it all.
I'll watch the whole
for
damn
one
thing.
episode.
Yeah.
She's in.
It looks good. I just haven't gotten an opportunity.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the trailer for season 3 because I don't want to be spoiled.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
Yeah, but hey, the reaction seemed pretty good.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to our next one here. This one, I'm a little confused on. Lead me through this one.
So, they're rebooting Marvel Zombies. Yeah, you heard that.
What is Marvel Zombies?
Marvel Zombies was basically like it was like Marvel superheroes were zombies, and they were also fighting, like alive heroes were trying to fight zombies.
Yeah, I remember that now. It was so shitty, I just kind of forgot.
Yeah, it's being rebooted.
Great.
Yeah. So here's the synopsis. I got it. Years after an incurable zombie virus ravaged the world, a small colony of survivors is protected by the Marvel U's few remaining heroes, including Spider-Man, Daredevil, and the Falcon. But when their last chance at salvation arrives, will they be willing to sacrifice their own humanity in the process? From the twisted minds of the Ice Cream Man writer W. Maxwell Prince and Stefano Raphael from Generations Hawkeye, comes the next macabre obsession for fans of The Walking Dead and The Road. It's a comic series. It's a comic series.
The Ice Cream Man? Have you...
No.
You've done anything... Well...
Hey, my main credit, my best gig. Ice Cream Man.
The only thing... I think Spider-Man, Daredevil, and the Falcon is a super cool combo. I think if you could put them together, they could run off dialogue on each other like crazy.
I never got into Marvel Zombies. I could just not get into it. Like I see people saying that it was pretty good. I could just never like it for some reason.
I don't know. I think following those three like that, I could get into it. We'll see. But
I mean, Spider-Man as a leader,
he deserves that.
Yeah, haven't seen that in a little while.
How old is he going to be in this?
Right. Yeah, I don't know when it takes place. So, yeah. That came out, I believe it came out like right before we went live. I think I added this to the topics list. I saw it on somebody shared it on Twitter. But yeah, so maybe we'll check it out. Like I said, I never really got into it and never really liked the original.
Right.
So I don't know how I'm gonna do with the remake.
Yeah, I mean it's interesting to say the least. I don't know if people like it and it's something cool coming back. Fine, so be it. Enjoy it. I think that officially wraps up all of our Comic-Con news. There's a lot of it. And, of course, like most Comic-Cons, as it's called Comic-Con, it's driven by comic book heroes. So that's pretty much what happened. It's good to see horror still shining, though. Halloween movie was #1 trending in the fucking country.
And Jamie Lee Curtis was trending again.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, I see Jamie Lee Curtis trending. I thought she died. Like, nah, Halloween.
Nah, Halloween, bitch. She's back. So it's good to see that Comic-Con can still pull that drive, and horror movies still can make that pull, too.
Yeah.
Slasher films specifically can still pull that.
Yeah.
Which means, in other words, make a fucking Halloween game. Huh?
True.
Who's gonna do it? We're waiting patiently. Okay, now this next topic. I'm gonna mentally prepare you for this next topic because I'm personally a little offended from this next topic. It just kind of triggers me in a way that I never thought it would, especially because who we're talking about here, as I was a huge fan and I grew up on his work. So I'm just telling you, it's gonna get a little heated. I may say some stuff that I don't mean, but most of it I'm going to mean, I'm sure.
Right, and if you're watching this live, there's a very good chance that when we post this VOD, somehow it could get to this person, and it will be taken down.
Yeah, because I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to give my all here.
Yeah, so hopefully if it does get taken down, at least you got to see it live.
Yeah, true. Let's tell a story. I'm going to tell you a really important story of a man named Butch Hartman. If you don't know who Butch Hartman is, I'm surprised, honestly, but Butch Hartman is the creator of really classic shows like Fairly Odd Parents, Danny Phantom, Tough Puppy. These were shows that I grew up on. These are shows that Nick grew up on. They were part of our lives, okay? Especially Fairly Odd Parents. I mean, and I personally love Danny Phantom, but Fairly Odd Parents...
It's still going.
It's still going. Now, back in February, Butch Hartman left Nickelodeon after 20 fucking years. 20 years. He left Nickelodeon. Seemingly, he did post a video. I was like, here's why I love Nickelodeon, but didn't really say anything. It wasn't like, it's just kind of like, I need to move on to the next step. Yeah, but really didn't get any confirmation after that. But then, back in June, he announced his new network called O-Axis, which he launched a Kickstarter for. Okay? This Kickstarter basically just breaks down he's making a new network like that of Netflix or Hulu that is more family-friendly. It's a family-friendly, it's the kids section of Netflix, pretty much. You're going to get only family-driven content for all ages, apparently, and you don't have to worry about your kids watching things they shouldn't be watching on this network. That's kind of the whole point of it.
Right.
But here's the thing. It was not funded. It was about $50,000 away from being funded with only 9 hours left.
Something like that.
And out of nowhere, out of fucking nowhere, they pulled in $75,000 and got it funded. Yep. So everyone's like, man, how did what producer do you know that just pulled that out of their ass?
Right.
Well, here's the thing. Right after that, a video came out that Butch Hartman was in a church promoting O-Axis underneath a Christian family network. Now, that may sound nice to some Christians, but here's the thing. I'm Christian, by the way, so don't fucking pull that shit, all right? The thing is, he never said in his Kickstarter, which already had about $175,000 in,
right?
He never said in his Kickstarter that it had anything to do with Christianity or Christian beliefs.
Right. I mean, yeah, it was a really bad Kickstarter. Just no information, a lot of believe in me, guys. Which I mean is a little fishy anyway. Originally we thought, oh, he's just bad at making a Kickstarter.
Right.
So, you donate to it, and then now all of a sudden you weren't told what you were donating to. That's fraud, and that's against Kickstarter terms of service.
Yes, it is.
That's against Kickstarter terms of service. So he's going out, promoting his Christian family network, which already, just instantly just pissed everybody off. And then when he's called out about it, suddenly these videos or YouTube videos and Twitch videos are taken down.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Yep.
They've been claimed.
If you critique him, he has a problem with that, which is really fucking annoying.
So one of the things in Butch Hartman's, talk. Do you have the video up that first link?
Yep.
So basically he talked to the church just about a bunch of random stuff. So the first thing is he said kids spend too much time on their phones. What can we do to stop that? Christian theme. Let's make your children Christian. Whoa. That is that is one absurd.
I'm
absurd
Christian.
Right, same.
My phone's right here, you fuck.
like you basically you told all of us before, or as we were giving you our money, that this is just a family-friendly show. Then all of a sudden, now it's Christian values, religion-based, and that's against Kickstarter terms of service.
Yep. What does this clip say? Should I show this?
Yeah. Start the clip. Start 9:18. Yeah. Listen to this. It's basically kind of what I said, but a little expanded.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Throw it up.
Let's hear it.
Kids have phones. What are they looking at?
Hopefully,
what are they seeing? Lonely people. What are they seeing? Men. What could they be looking at? What is it out there? How bad is it?
I know you want me to stop here.
This is a graph, but basically, if you look to the far right, by the time kids are teenagers, they spend 9 hours on their electronic devices per day. Per day. Americans, as a whole, spend 11 hours a day with electronic media. That's pretty much every waking hour. What is being delivered on that phone? What is being delivered on your electronic media? Big guys like Netflix have shown up, Hulu, Amazon. They've got some content, but most of it is designed to shock, not uplift. Who can agree to that? Right? There's a kids section, but it's there's a kids section and a family section always, but it's kind of like the kids table. They don't want to talk about, we have that. Well, look at all this other stuff we have. Look at all the racy stuff that gets all the ratings. Look at what gets all the money. Right? As a result, kids today, they have no purpose. There's depression. There's suicide. Constant exposure to corrupt social media and entertainment is a primary contributor to this crisis. I know kids who have committed suicide.
Oh, do you?
When I grew up, kids had a hard time. They got through it. Suicide was never even thought about. Where's that coming from? Influence is the key word.
Fuck you, you arrogant son of a bitch. Fuck you. Don't tell me that I fought depression and almost killed myself because I was influenced by the fucking media. How fucking dare you?
It's not a mental illness. It's
No.
because you watch some fucking TV.
So the suicide rate peaked in the early 1980s. God, I fucking love this guy, and he has the fucking nerve to sit there and tell me that you just can get through it. Kids just used to get through it. Fuck you. The problem is, if you want to fight technology and what's going on, it's not because we're watching things that are hurting us. No, it's that people have the ability to bully you more frequently. Anyone can come through your goddamn computer screen and fucking attack you, especially people even that you go to school with.
Right. It's just, like we said, like we were just kind of like, I was watching these videos. I'm like, okay, you got your tinfoil hat on. I'm sure it's not that bad. And then you watch that and you're like, what the actual fuck? That is absurd.
Yeah. Then of course, we drive our lives surrounding horror films. And then he continues on that and says, what are kids watching? Horror films. Horror films are corrupting our kids.
Yeah, and then horror films are causing people to commit suicide and corruption. And then nudity in entertainment is causing girls to hate their bodies and kill themselves.
He threw everything. He baited them so fucking bad. He hit everything that is discussed from people with fucking tin hats, all right? Like, he hit it all. He hit it all. The thing is, horror movies, if you want to keep them away from your kids because of the actual violence within them, sure, but I can guarantee you it's not going to increase the fucking suicide rate. Or don't show your kids horror films, the suicide rate's going to go down. No, it's not. It's not going to go down. Okay? It's just not going to happen.
Right. And also notice he was criticizing, Netflix, Hulu. They have a kids section, but they don't want to show you that. They want to show you the racy stuff. Let's look at this next clip, the Twitch clip.
Oh God, I'm trying.
Let's look at the Twitch clip. So basically somebody, gave a criticism of him. I believe, I don't remember what this was.
I've never actually seen this clip. I've just heard about it.
Just watch this fucking clip.
Oh God. Yeah.
Throw it up.
Yeah.
People that critique as weak. Weak
rhymes with critique. So, you know, if you're going to critique like, hey, this is never going to work or whatever, then I just say, you know what, let's see you try it, and then we'll see how you do. So go ahead and critique away, because all it does is make me stronger. If you guys think you're going to knock me down or make me fail, do you know who you're dealing with? Do you really know? Do you have any idea who you're dealing with?
The
What
fucking
I've been up
ego.
against already as
Hate
a
this
father,
guy.
and a husband, and someone who's worked in Hollywood for 30 years, and you are going to take me down? What are you kidding? That's kind of a joke, I think. So good luck. Good. Best of luck, everybody.
I agree. I think people can just be unnecessarily mean.
Well, yeah. Here's the thing about the internet. What's great about the internet? Well, first of all, it's very
You're
powerful.
hiding behind a keyboard.
Yeah, you're a coward. Yeah, you're a coward. So I look at people that critique as
Yeah,
weak.
now restarted. Now go look at that Twitter video. It kind of goes right in with this. The Twitter link that's right below it. It kind of goes with it about criticism.
I'm trying my best. This computer only loads
Right,
shit so fast.
right. So so yeah.
All right, what is this? This is a
just
oh, it's a video.
It's a video, yeah.
Okay,
so throw it up. Yep.
It's gonna be kind of
throw
shitty
it up.
quality because it's a Twitter video. So
Yeah, it's a Twitter video.
And you said you normally write your theme songs. Like
Someone says, "What do I think of the Axis Family Guy meme?" Oh, I'm not even going to look at it because the question's being asked by Dueling Duelist. I'm not even going to look at it, and I don't care. Because you know why? Whenever you put yourself out there to do anything, there's always someone that's going to try and bring you down because they've never done anything on their own. And so if someone wants to do something and they want to ask me questions like that, that's one thing. But if someone doesn't do anything and they want to I don't know, criticize, then I have no time for them. No time for them. So the person that asked that question, whose name will not be mentioned ever by my lips.
That's fine.
I just want to tell all people like that, as I get back to safety here, that if you guys can't do it yourselves, you shouldn't criticize anybody else. You really shouldn't. Now, another cartoonist wants to have a problem with me or whatever, that's a different story. But at least somebody who's actually done something, I'll talk to or talk about.
theme songs.
Theme songs. You know what's funny? Wait, I want to say one more thing. You know, as many things I've done in my life, like being a father, being a husband, being a guy who's in his 50s who's done, or a boss, a guy who's done shows, a guy who's stayed up late at night working really hard, to answer questions from people who've never done anything and they want to criticize, it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh. It's like, really? That's your question? So it's quite amusing, actually. So good luck out there trying to get a rise out of me, because you never will. You know.
All right, so if you haven't done it, you can't criticize me. All right, now if you go back to that first clip, don't actually go back, where he criticized Netflix and Hulu's kids section. But Butch, you aren't you don't have a network. You can't criticize them, you fucking hypocrite.
Yeah, here's the thing, Butch. I'm doing that right now. I'm going to happily fucking criticize you. And here's the thing. That clip, if it was by itself, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. It was very fucking egotistical. It was like, hey, I've done more shit than you. You don't mean shit. Okay, so I'm not going to answer your question because I've done more than you. That's how it comes off. Very egotistical. Right. Fine. But that's just kind of how Butch has been known for being an egotistical dickhead for a long time, but we can kind of get past it because he made our childhoods. All right? The thing is, you just threw me off, Rachel. You lost my whole fucking train of thought. Like, you can't, when you combine that clip with everything else, he's just an absolute fucking asshole. Like, I don't understand how you can sit there and you can critique everyone you fucking want. You can do whatever you want, but when someone does it to you, and if they're not a fucking artist, they can't critique you. First of all, I'm not critiquing you on your art. I'm critiquing you for being a fucking prick. There's a big difference, okay?
Yeah.
Like, you're very talented, Butch. I agree 100%. I'm not going to put you down on that. The thing is, you're a liar, you are manipulative, and you used fucking religion against people to drag them in and donate money for a network that is just not going to work. It's not going to be good.
You kept religion out of it until you couldn't make money anymore.
Yeah.
Then you threw in religion to the people you knew would give you money if you did. That that is against Kickstarter terms of service. You did not. It was not clear what you were paying for. And when you look at his recent videos, the last like 5 videos on his YouTube channel, because he does a YouTube channel now, the like to dislike ratio, it goes between 80 and 30. One of his videos has a 30% like to dislike ratio, and people are criticizing him. Those comments, actually, I'm surprised he hasn't gotten rid of the hate comments. I actually am very surprised. All the hate comments are still there.
The thing is, he's taking the time to remove these people's videos that are critiquing him, that are criticizing him, and it's like, you put yourself out there. You did this, Butch. It's there. And when you put yourself on the internet, you have the right to be criticized, which is why people like us have sat there and take criticism. You got to. It's part of the fucking job. So I think he should be able to openly see that he was very manipulative in this situation and admit that you were wrong or something. The problem, he made the fucking money and didn't even thank anybody.
Nope. It's been a week? Has it been a week? 5, 6 days maybe?
I don't know.
I don't remember what day it was. It's been at least 4 days since the Kickstarter was funded. And he's posted 3 YouTube videos, not even an update on Kickstarter, hasn't thanked anybody, hasn't acknowledged anything. He's been dead silent when it comes to community. It'll be down a little bit more. Right there. What does it say?
I'm not seeing it. The fuck?
Yeah,
what does it say?
Fuck. But yeah, he hasn't thanked, he hasn't updated, he's ignored, and that's worse. If there was a misunderstanding, if you were an innocent person in this situation, if it was a misunderstanding, you would clear the air. You would make it public and clear the air. The fact that he, is getting criticized and his response is to take down all the videos of the criticism, that's guilty, Butch.
Yeah, listen, I liked Butch. I always thought he was pretty egotistical. He was a little bit of a dick. He just kind of has that side to him.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry I just got so worked up on you, Butch. If you happen to watch this.
If he happens to watch this, it'll be taken down.
It'll be taken out. I know, I'm overreacting maybe to the situation. I think it is still fucking ridiculous. And, the whole depression thing and suicide thing, that fucking hits me so goddamn personally, especially when you say the thing that I love the most, that has gotten me through so many things in life, the horror genre, the horror community, and you're going to tell me that's what made me want to kill myself? Are you kidding me? I don't know, man. I'm personally offended by that. But, I always like giving people the benefit of the doubt. And I will happily give Butch Hartman the benefit of the doubt if you come out and make a public statement, a proper statement, and just give me something here, dude. I don't want to hate you, but everything is screaming bad, all right?
Right. If you were innocent, if there was a miscommunication, a misunderstanding, he would have came out weeks ago and cleared the air. But instead, his result is to take down any video criticizing him and not addressing the fact that he took $250,000.
Yeah, he made $268,000. By the way,
that's $250,000.
Yeah, I'm aware of what $250,000 is. I'm just saying,
and nothing.
Because not only did he hit his goal, but he hit his goal 18,000 plus. Because his goal was $250,000.
Not even a thank you, because when he says thank you, people will criticize him.
Here's the thing: no matter how successful you are in life, no matter all the work you put in, which he's obviously has worked his ass off to get where he's at, the only reason you're at where you're at is because of the people who have supported you along the way. All right? He could not be where he's at if people didn't like his stuff and supported it. He could not have a YouTube channel the way he is if people did not support him. He could not have made this O-Access project had people not supported him. So to sit there and be so egotistical about things, it's time to start realizing the situation. I just want a statement. That's all I want. I just want some sort of clarification.
Yeah.
That's all I want, really. Just give me something, dude. As you continue to remove videos criticizing you.
Like I said, we could post this video on youtube.com/alittlemadpodcast. And
correct.
In a couple hours, it could be gone.
Yeah, especially because we use footage.
Yep. That's what the kicker is. Now all these people making videos are like, I'm leaving links in the description.
Yeah. Can't remove those.
yeah, can't remove those. So there's very possible that the VOD gets taken down. It could even be taken down on Twitch too. He's taking down Twitch videos.
Yeah, it could. It definitely could be.
So yeah, it just, I don't get it.
I don't get it. Well, I think that's all we got to say about Butch Hartman. Like I said, I'm sorry we got heated. That fucking hits me so hard when you say shit like that, and it's just not true.
Right.
But yeah, that's all our topics we have written down for the show. Is there anything else? Any questions you guys would like to ask us? Because we're fucking 5 days away from diving into Reviving Camp Blood. If you have any last questions about that, let us know. Also, I have one more thing I want to talk about. I have a story I want to tell. I didn't get permission to tell a story, so I'm gonna seek to do that right now, and we'll make some shit up. Let's talk about Demi Lovato. I'm actually genuinely interested in talking about Demi Lovato.
Okay.
I just gotta find the person on a message.
So Demi Lovato was 6 years sober. She had a really rough childhood with like eating disorders and a bunch of mental illness problems and substance abuse problems, mainly drinking and coke, and she was 6 years sober. I mean, she hit rock bottom. Went sober for 6 years. Was doing really good. Then released a song called Sober, I believe it was, and it talks about how she broke her sobriety. She relapsed. and that was maybe 2 weeks ago, and now apparently around noon today, she overdosed on heroin.
She overdosed on heroin, bro. Like, damn. Listen, relapsing on cocaine, that was like one thing, or drinking again. Heroin, what happened? Like, I feel awful, dude. I love Demi. So, like, Jesus Christ, girl, go get some help.
Okay, so when we started this, she was still, her condition was unknown. Apparently now she is awake and with her family.
Oh, mate. How do you relapse and just jump into heroin? Like, what the fuck happened?
Like, you had to go get the heroin. You had to mentally prepare yourself to stab a needle into your arm. Like I get it. Drinking, it could be, around, and you're just like, fuck it, and take it. But no, you had to have the heroin in your possession and look at it. Say, fuck it. You had to go get heroin.
Yeah, you had to get it.
You had to get.
I don't know who she hangs. I don't know who she hangs out with.
Right.
We don't know who she hangs out with. But I'm just saying, like, that's just really fucking a bummer that relapse was that bad. That this is where we're at now. So,
yeah,
I did get permission to tell the story. Even though they don't mind, I'm not going to say any names. It's funny because he's like, I asked him, I was like, hey, can you mind if I tell a story, Little Mad? And he's like, yeah, when's Little Mad? I was like, right now, at this exact second, I'm talking live.
I will say something.
Oh, he wants me to say names. He wants me to say the names.
No.
I don't know if it's appropriate for me to say names.
No, don't say names.
If you want to come out and tell the names later, no. God damn
it. I will say, are you guys also seeing these random flashes on the video? Because I've looked a couple times and I'll see random white flashes just go across. So if that's just me and my stream, then it's that. I don't see it up there. I see it here every once in a while. So yeah, just let me know if you've been seeing white streaks every once in a while. I mean, I guess we're going to see in the VOD after anyway. No white flashes, nothing. We might be good. Okay.
All right. I'm going to tell the story.
Okay.
I'm going to tell the story. Like I said, I'm not going to say any names. If they want to come out and say names, fine. I really don't mind. Oh, God. So, they want to come out and say it, that's fine. I just want to tell the story. Because this is a funny story at the end of the day. It started off really sad. It's going to start off a little sad again, but just bear with me on this one. So, the other night, we were actually drinking quite a bit. Rachel was out fucking cold. All right, straight passed out. You were just, I don't even know. You were just kind of out of it. I was drinking, but I didn't. Despite how much I wanted to be drunk, I wasn't drunk. And then I get a message from I'm gonna call him Ryan. All right, for the sake of this, his name's not Ryan, but I'm gonna call him Ryan. Like I said, he's someone that's gonna come out and happily tell a story. But he messages me, freaking out about his friend Tim. We'll say Tim.
Okay.
And saying, dude, Tim's gonna kill himself. He's got a gun. He's gonna blow his fucking head off. He's freaking out. Tells me this story about how he said he was messaging him, and all of a sudden he said, hey, I love you guys. I hope you understand. Yada. It seemed like steps to suicide, right? If out of context. And he's messaging me and telling me all this. And I'm like, well, if this is serious, if you think this is truly serious, we got to call the cops. We're trying to get. I called Tim multiple times. All right, Tim wasn't answering to anybody.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking. You're trying to get into contact with all of Tim's friends.
Yeah.
To see, hey, have you heard from them? And they've heard the same thing or nothing. So you were figuring out who's going to call the police.
Yeah, I didn't. And these most of these people in the situation were younger than me, and yes. I was like, all right, I'll call the police. This specific person, Tim, lives in Detroit. And I was like, well, okay.
Don't know his last name. Don't know his address.
Yeah, don't know his address. I had nothing to really work off, but I had a Gmail. I had a Gmail account. So I was like, all right, here we go. So I called the Detroit non-emergency police line. I was like, hey, I have a buddy that I know online who I think it's a situation where he might commit suicide. I need you to. I have a Gmail. Can you please track it and go to his house and just fix this, man? This motherfucker. If we were face to face, I'd have had a real problem with him because Jesus Christ, he just kept saying, "It's like this is not our problem."
Well, first of all, it was okay. Hold on.
Oh yeah, this motherfucker. This could be life or death. Okay, and this dude. He's in the most monotone voice, I don't give a shit voice. Okay, yeah, all right, hold on, let me get back to you. And then just leaves me on hold for 2.5 fucking minutes.
It was 2.5 minutes.
It was a long fucking time. I was sitting there, I'm like, yep, he's dead by now, you fucking prick. Jesus Christ, let's go. He finally comes back on, okay, this is not our problem. I'm going to give you this phone number. Can you write this down? It's like, I fucking guess. It's like, okay, this is the number to a suicide hotline. I'm like, I'm not trying to kill myself. What do you want me to do? You want me to fucking take the number and send it to him? Like, no, this is the number you would call to solve this problem. Okay. It's like, fine, you fucking douchebag. So I call the number. I call the suicide hotline number, knowing that they're not going to do anything. I didn't know what else to do. Suicide hotline answers the phone. It's a female this time. And she was a fucking bitch too. It's just like this. Also, I imagine they gave me the number to a Detroit line.
Maybe,
I don't know. But this is a woman this time, and she just, welcome to this suicide hotline. Do you need to call? You sound depressed.
She did. No, she was just like, oh, this is the blah 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 wellness hotline.
Yeah.
What can I do for you? And then
I have a friend who I think might be trying to kill himself. Can I get someone to his house?
Okay. Are you with him right now? No.
No. Hence the fucking problem.
Okay. You're gonna need to call the police.
She's like, once again, she said it really rude. It's like, yeah, this is not our problem. I'm gonna need you to call your local police. You mean my local police in Illinois? That is a long ways away from. Fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
As you're talking, he's like, you want me to call my local police? Yeah. Even though I'm in Illinois, yeah.
You should keep interrupting me. It's like you fucking bitch.
Even though my friend is in Detroit, yeah. Okay, fuck.
Yeah, all right. So I was like, fine, fuck. So I call my local police. In the midst of calling local police, about 10 seconds into it, before they even really got the chance to answer, my phone fucking dies. Okay? My phone dies in the middle of the fucking call. Right? So I just hung up on my local police. Then I get a call from the county police. After I get my phone back on, they call me. And they're like, hey, so you just called here. In the middle of that call, right after I answered, I look over, and the person, Tim, is back online. He's messaging me. He's fine. He's fine. Don't get me wrong. I was so happy that he's okay. But, I look over, I'm like, it wasn't an emergency. I'd like to apologize. We had a tough situation. He's like, well, since you did hang up on the police, we do have to send a cop to your house. I was like, fine. Okay. Luckily, they sent a cop. Rachel still knocked the fuck out. Cops come to the front door. Rachel's 10 feet from the front door. Still knocked the fuck out. Didn't even know the cop was there. I talked to the cop. Luckily, it was a cop that I've known for many years. I used to work out with him.
He's been down here.
He's been down. He knows we're streamers. He's the reason we're on a whitelist.
Yes.
we're on a whitelist because of him, and to know that if people try to swat us, we could avoid being swatted. don't swat us. I will find you and I will swat you. God damn it. That's so
Swat you back.
I'll swat you. That's so childish. Okay, don't do that shit. That's how people get killed. But yeah, we're on a white list for that because of him. And he comes to the door and I walk out. I'm like, he looks like Dewey, like David Arquette.
Yeah.
Everyone calls him Deputy Dewey. It's just a joke.
But nobody knows what it's from,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah, but everyone calls him Deputy Dewey.
Yeah.
No other reference or not. I was like, listen, Dewey, this is a weird situation. Okay, I told him the whole story. I was like, dude, you know, I'm a streamer. One of my streamer friends. It sounded like he was gonna kill himself. I didn't know what to do. Called Detroit. They said fuck off. Called the suicide hotline. They said fuck off. Called you. My phone died. And he was like, well, I'm just glad everyone's okay. So we're good. All right, see ya. And he just walked and he left.
Yeah. What time was this? It wasn't that late.
It was about 2 in the morning, probably.
It might have even been like 1. It wasn't even that late. But yeah, so that was a fun time. That was a fun, like, 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Because you were upstairs. I was down here. And you come walking down and you're like, don't say anything. Because you were on the phone with, who was the first name?
Ryan.
With Ryan.
I was on the phone with Ryan.
Yeah, you were on the phone with Ryan. And then you told me what happened. I'm like, why do we have to be drunk for this?
Out of all times.
Yeah.
The situation resolved itself naturally, and I told Dewey this. I was like, listen, I would much rather have called you for a false alarm and be wrong about the whole situation rather than not call you and have a dead kid on my hand.
Right.
So I'm glad I did it at the end of the day. But Tim's fine. Tim's
great.
Tim's great. So it's just a false alarm, but I had no regrets for taking the action we did. I would do that for any other friend I had. So if I had to call the police again, I'll do it. Do what you gotta do. However, can it not be Detroit police? Because fucking A, they suck. No wonder there's so many murders there. Fuck, they don't care.
No.
But yeah, there's a fun story. Now I truly think I'm out of things to say. So like I said, we can go a couple minutes, see if you have any questions. We plan on wrapping the show up at 9 anyway. Oh, what kind of... Oh, you want me to spoil the whole fucking film for you? Joke's on you, there's only 1 kill in this entire film.
And it's a dream.
No. When you say that out loud, does that kind of sound stupid?
Oh, it sounds ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm not the only one that feels that way.
So, what kind of kills? I mean, of course, weapon kills. Environment kills.
Environmentals. Here's the thing. We're excited about the kills. We think we pulled off decent things in terms of our budget, but like it's hard. Doing practical effects stuff is so fucking hard when you're poor. All right. I mean, we raised a decent chunk of money.
11,000.
Yeah, and then we lost like 600 of those didn't go through, and then we have the reward tiers, and then taxes.
Yep.
So I mean, at the end of the day, we're only walking away with $8,000-ish there, maybe. That's being generous, and that covered maybe 2/3 of our cost. Everything else came out of pocket. It fucking hurt a lot.
Still does.
I mean, we're going to be paying off loans for a while here. We're paying off some debt for a while. But even then, doing that, it's tough to get practical effects in there. We're doing as much as we possibly can. I was trying to think if there's a kill I could actually tell you. I don't think there's any that I would want to share. Which ones? Oh yeah, that's literally there's the most simplistic kill we have in the entire movie comes within our opening scene. Yeah, within our opening scene, and it just involves a throwing knife to the face. It's the most simple kill, but the reason we did it that way was because it left him in his own grave that he dug.
Right.
You'll understand once you see the film. But yeah, so that's the most simple kill we have in the entire film. So if that seems cool to you, then you're in for a good treat because everything's way cooler than that.
Yeah. Like we said, there's weapons, there's environment, there's...
Some stuff's pretty creative.
Yeah. It's gonna be really interesting because we don't even really know how it's gonna turn out.
Anytime you go into shooting a film, you're just kind of like, man, I just don't want it to suck. I just want this to work out.
We go to our location on Saturday. We start shooting on Sunday, and we're still making a couple things.
Yeah,
which is stressful, but I mean, at the end of the day, you know, this and YouTube is our job. We got to keep doing that too.
Yeah,
as much as we can. So
yeah, you know, let's just hope that this film fucking blows up, okay, and then we get hired to do the new Friday the 13th film that's coming out after the lawsuit finishes
in 50 years.
In 50 years, and then we're good.
We're great.
Yeah. Please don't hire some shitty director for it. I'm not saying that we should be hired. I'm just kind of fucking with you on that one. But, like, I just don't, like, can we have a real fan do it? A true, talented fan do it? Someone that's actually going to pay proper homage to the franchise? That's all I want.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you have one kill that you are really wanting to do in Reviving Camp Blood? Like, that we don't get to do? Because, I mean, there's a ton that we would love to do.
Of course, yeah. There is one kill that we can do that I'm really excited about. It just has to turn out well. It's the most, arguably the most challenging kill we're doing over the week.
Yeah.
If it goes well, man, it's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna catch people off guard.
Yeah,
that's all I want. That's all I want.
Is it gonna be a 10 out of? It is gonna be a 10 out of 10 film. Well, we hope so.
Listen, it definitely will not be the worst F-13 fan film. I can guarantee you that.
It won't be worse than our 2016 fan film. I hope.
You would hope so, right?
Yeah.
No, there's actually proper character development and story and dialogue.
So, happy birthday, Bailey.
Yeah.
Glad to see you're still here.
Yeah, hope it went well.
Yeah, hopefully. And we're glad you got to spend it. You know, you spent it with us earlier when we were streaming earlier. Now you do. Thanks.
Like I said, I plan on wrapping the stream at 9 p.m., which means you have 13 more minutes of bullshit we can pull off here. Anything.
Will you have just clear weather for the film, or do you have a rain scene written in?
Here's the thing. No. It's clear. We wrote for clear weather. And the reason is because you can either pray to God there's rain, or pray to God there's not rain. Right now we're praying to God there's not rain. But if you had to create one or the other, it is fucking really hard to manipulate rain.
Right.
All right. So that's why we didn't write it in. If there's an extended time of rain, we have some scenes that will work within a rain setting if we had to do that. I really want to avoid that though.
Yeah, and I mean for waterproofing our equipment,
oh yeah,
that's expensive, and we don't have money.
Yeah, not to mention that
we could figure it out. We could.
Yeah, we would just umbrella the shit out of that.
Umbrellas,
have someone running around.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Rachel would be our umbrella.
Yeah. Yep. That's how the credit goes to umbrella.
Yeah. Thoughts on James Gunn being? Oh my fucking god! We actually almost thought about talking about this. I think it's bullshit.
So here's the thing: those jokes about there was some about rape, some about kind of pedophilia. They were jokes. He said that very very early in his career, if not before his career. That was it was 10 years ago, maybe earlier.
6.
No.
He said it when he was in high school.
It was like 10, 11 some years ago, or something like that. He apologized publicly for them 6 years ago. He publicly apologized and said, "Hey, that's not the person I am anymore. They were jokes. I've realized the offense and the harm that jokes like that can do, and I've changed." And he has changed. He has shown us that he has truly changed. And then Disney hired him. He wrote and directed 2 Guardians movies. And now he's fired for it after he apologized 6 years ago and Disney said, "Okay, make us money." Now he's fired. What I think happened was, I think there's a new high-up executive at Disney who needed to make a power move.
Yeah, I think it's complete bullshit. Here's the thing: we all have said inappropriate, dumb things when we were younger. We still do now.
If you say you haven't, then either you're lying or you are Jesus.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he just made a mistake back when he was younger, being stupid. I understand it wasn't appropriate. Yes, he was wrong for saying those things, but it's like the guy apologized. He made a dumb mistake,
and he actually changed.
Yeah,
he showed us. He showed Disney. He showed any future employer that he actually changed. But now all of a sudden, it's not. Something changed, and I believe an executive at Disney needed to make a power move, either to keep their job or they just got the job.
Do you know why prisoners get out of prison and can't get back on their feet because of shit like that. Mistakes happen. People have gone to prison for nothing. I'm not saying a murderer should get the benefit of the doubt. You know, I'm just saying, like, you go to prison. You go to prison all the time. Everyone goes to prison now. I'm so, like, the thing is, like, some people that have gone to prison or just jail, just county jails for long periods of time, often they're for really just stupid, dumb mistakes in poor situations you were in. Once you pay your time and you accept those mistakes, you deserve another opportunity in my eyes. People deserve another chance. And the fact that you can come back on him after a thing he made 10 years ago and still hold it against him and cost him money, that's bullshit to me.
He already apologized for it. That's the thing. Disney, he apologized for it. Disney said, hey, make us a shit ton of money. Make us a fuck ton of money. And now it's not okay.
Yeah. Hey, can I have that other water you got there?
Sure, if you want.
I just want to be...
If you
I'm
want
out of
it.
water. And
If you want it. No.
I didn't make that shot.
Like we said, like, obviously, you know, pedophilia and rape are not, you know, jokes. They're real problems.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they were jokes. They were said at an immature time in his life. He apologized, said he was going to move forward, made Disney a lot of money, and now he's getting fired for it. And he's, of course, you know, he's changed. He realized. He's come out and is like, listen, I understand. Like, it's all good. I can't wait to see what's next. He's the only one not pissed. He should be the most pissed. I know Batista is trying to boycott filming for the next Guardians because of it. He won't do it without Gunn.
Good luck.
I bet he's in contract already.
He's absolutely in contract.
but he's made it very clear. He's sharing every article in the book that he does not believe this is right.
Yeah, that's just my opinion, which tends to be the majority opinion right now in terms of Gunn. So, will there be an 84 years joke in RCB? There's not. I wrote this, so there's not.
If we did Reviving Camp Blood next year, we would have got one in because it would have been 84 years after Crystal Lake was established.
Yeah,
it's 83 years, so there might be an. Listen,
it's been 83 years.
Listen,
we haven't seen that has like a line that would fit that.
So to answer your question, no, there is not an 84 years joke. Is there an 83 years joke?
Here, how many? Well, hold on. I have an Easter egg that I'll share with. How many people are in here? Depends how many people are in here.
38.
Hold on, mine says 41. Oh no. Is your guys gonna update? Which one's ahead? Which one's is ahead?
I have 39 now.
Oh, okay. Here's the thing. That's a low enough people I can share this. When you watch Reviving Camp Blood, we did take the time. We wanted to make sure that it was continuity correct, and that this was Camp Crystal Lake. So we made some custom New Jersey license plates for our vehicles there.
Do you want me to go get them?
No, don't show them.
Don't show them?
Can't tell them what the Easter eggs are, but we were able to put whatever fucking text we want. And so we have 2 different license plates, 2 different things set on them. Just look for them in the film because they are fun little Easter eggs. One of them we're going to make very obvious. A car's going to pull up and we'll get a clear shot of it. Got to do it. You got to do it. But yeah, the other ones, just watch. Just look for them.
Yeah. Keep your eye out.
Keep your eye out.
Yeah, and there's a ton of, you know, little Easter eggs here and there and references to like us, our streams, our content. There's a lot of them because they just make their way in, and they're funny. We're funny, damn it.
Yeah, God damn it, we're funny. Does RCB have that 80s feel?
Yeah,
I'd say so.
No, the thing that we pride ourselves on, even with our 2016 fan film, is people comment and they're like, "Whoa, I thought this took place in the 80s," and he whips out a cell phone. That's damn good. Like you feel like it's the 80s until something shows you otherwise.
Yep.
And that's going to be the case. It's gonna, if it doesn't feel like the 80s, then we failed.
Yeah. I'm also working on some color techniques to make it 80s too.
True.
So, what was I say? Oh, will you guys be watching Castle Rock?
I'm going to try to binge it. I don't know when it goes up. I know it goes up tomorrow. It might go up at like midnight tonight. I'm going to try to binge it. We want to try to get a video out explaining it.
Yeah.
Because it looks just super cool.
Yeah, we have a whole video actually like planned for it. So
yeah.
Hopefully that commences.
True.
The thing is, we have to pack all this equipment here. This is why we're doing this on Tuesday. All of this shit has to get packed up like
Tomorrow night.
Maybe.
We need to get going.
We need to record a couple of days. Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Because we're going up on Saturday, and we won't be back until the following Monday. So there's not going to be a Slashing Cast. So we want to try to get some sort of video, published and public at some point next week, because that's going to be the only content you'll see, because we're going to be busy. Also, if you're a backer of Reviving Camp Blood, you should see some decent behind the scenes. While we're filming that week,
we'll put some stuff on Twitter too, and then I think we might do like an on-set live stream through one of our phones if we have decent fucking data. If we can pull that off.
I know Kickstarter. When you do Kickstarter live streams, it's minimal compared to like Twitter, Facebook, or something. We could do one for just Kickstarter backers.
Yeah, and then we could also do one through like Facebook, or even on through the YouTube channel if we really fucking wanted to. But yeah, we'll see you there. Yeah. I'm just saying. I saw something about the Spider-Man costume and story, but I'm down with both. They both are great.
True.
So, just saying, I'm all in for it. I did pre-order because I don't have to pay for it now. I pay for it on September 5th. I did pre-order the Spider-Man PS4. Will I actually end up buying it? It's like 20% at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might be out of a PS4 for a while here.
What do you guys think of Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar again for SummerSlam?
Who the fuck cares?
Well, Lesnar's supposed to go back to the UFC, so you'd think he'd lose, right?
He is going to lose. Or he's going to walk out the title again.
They can't do that shit.
But they can't put Roman over again. Fuck Roman. Like, and I like Roman, I'm saying fuck Roman. Like, come on, they can't give him a title again. Everyone hates him.
Or is somebody going to interfere?
I don't know.
Is somebody coming back? Hulk?
Lesnar's probably going to... Oh, my God.
He's reinstated.
Yeah, that's right.
Reinstated in the Hall of Fame.
That'd be funny.
Hulk comes and wins the title, and now he's back for another, 2 months. I feel like there should be a Langoliers reference / joke in Reviving Camp Blood. You're just going to have to see.
Wait, I haven't even seen the Mystery Box Edition of Black Ops 4. What is that?
The Mystery Box Edition?
I literally haven't heard that. The new trailers look great, by the way. If that matters to you. Mystery Box Edition for PS4.
Braun has the money in the bank.
Oh, that would be cool. I didn't even forgot about that.
Shit.
200 fucking bucks! Oh, it actually is a mystery box.
Like that, the box is a mystery.
It's a mystery box. Can we splurge that? It's only available on consoles. Oh, it's only PlayStation 4. Oh, no. There's a PC one! There's a PC one! Look at PC! Bad news, it's still 200 bucks. Oh, I need to... Can I see pictures? God damn it. I need better pictures of it. Look at that. Do you see that? Put yeah, go ahead.
Good?
I think so.
Throw her up.
Look at that. Do you see that?
Oh, that's dope. I'm in love with you.
I wish I could get a better look here. You have comic issue? What is a fig pins? Figure pins? Is that what they... I don't understand what this even means. I thought I said like fidget... Is it a fidget spinner? 1,000 piece zombies puzzle? I mean, fucking why?
Wait, it comes with light and sound? The mystery box comes with light and sound?
Where does it say that at?
In the Twitch chat.
Calling that for a game. Mystery box inspired by the in-game zombies mystery box, collectible using eerie skeleton exterior, frightening sounds, and lighting. Lighting.
Do we still have this? No. Did I take the thick boy back?
Yeah, I think you did.
The Juggernog fridge from Black Ops 3.
Oh, a pop socket. Listen, there's a Titanic poster here, or a lithograph. That means I need it.
True.
Hey, listen, what's in the box?
What's in the fucking box?
What's in the fucking box? Seriously though, is it just the stuff for it?
Yeah.
Huh. Alright, go back normal. Interesting. I'm intrigued. I kind of want it, but I'm poor.
I got my Juggernog fridge, 2 years after it came out? Yeah, 2 years after it came out.
Yeah, but overpriced.
2 years after it came out. So maybe we'll get in 2 years.
Yeah, overpriced.
Yeah.
Again.
Again.
Evolution.
The women's only pay-per-view. Listen, all for, equality, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna be like the men's Royal Rumble, the greatest Royal Rumble, where it was all the men's matches. It's just not gonna equate.
I don't know. Do you like the WNBA?
No.
That's what I think is gonna happen. I'm sorry.
Nobody watches the WNBA.
Here's the thing. There are some. The reason it bothers me, I'm not even sure. Have a female, all female, pay per view. I don't care. Whatever. Your views and the money you're gonna make are probably gonna prove that that's not the best idea. But really, that's fine. That's cool. I think it's gonna be entertaining. The reason it bothers me is simply because it would have never happened. Would have never, not a fucking chance happened if Ronda wasn't in WWE.
Correct.
So all these women that have been working their ass off for years, since WWE started, including some of the best legends ever, that these fucking WWE superstars, or the female superstars don't compare at all today, like Trish Stratus, Lita, Stacy Keibler. I mean, you have Tori Wilson, some of the best female superstars of all fucking time that didn't get anything like this. And now you bring in a UFC star, Ronda Rousey, and now we're going to do it. I get it's coming with the times, if you want to make that excuse, but it's totally because of Ronda. Because Ronda has the pool.
Right. Exactly. All these female superstars have been working their ass off.
Yeah.
For forever. And then Ronda comes and viewership is up. So now we're going to do it. That's kind of shitty.
I'm not really feeling that. I'm not really digging that element of it. I like Ronda. I like the female superstars. I just don't like why Evolution's happening.
To be fair, like G-Wood Gangster said, the women have put on, great, good, consistent matches lately.
It's true.
There have been some decent ones.
Yeah. I just don't. First of all, the female side of the roster is just a smaller roster in general. But so they might struggle to keep that whole night going, but so does WWE in general. So do the males. So who the fuck cares? I think it's gonna be an entertaining show. I just know they wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for Ronda. I mean, hold on, someone said something in here that. Of course, Lita and Trish are gonna be there. They already confirmed that, and they said they're gonna bring in some more legends and stuff. I hope so. That makes me feel a little more comfortable with it. That those ladies are getting the credits that they deserve. But yeah, I just feel I wish it had done this a long time ago. If you're gonna do it a long time ago.
Right.
I'd be a lot cooler with that. Well, is there anything else just dying to talk about? Because other than that, I think that might do it, my friends. I think that might do it. I think it might do it. I'm not sure. I'm waiting patiently just in case there's one more exciting question. But I think that might do it. Wait for it. Wait for it. I think that's it. I think that's it. I thought about your offer of sending you the Spider-Man Collector's Edition and letting you keep it.
Oh, to unbox it.
I think I have a better offer. I'll just mail you guys a sticker that comes with it. That ain't gonna do it. That's not gonna...
All right, we'll think of a better counter offer and get back to you.
All right.
Fuck Batman.
Fuck Batman. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to wrap up this show. It seems like it's time. Super excited for the Titanic Man, by the way. Could not be more excited. We're going to stream that the fucking day it comes out.
True.
You're goddamn right. Then we had to buy it, though. So, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for some rants, some good times, some bad times. Hey, technical difficulties, though. How about it? At this point, there haven't been any.
Now you jinxed it.
Now just pressing all the lower thirds. No. So yeah, we pulled through. We did it.
We did
it. Just a quick reminder: we're gonna be gone. But we may be starting literally tomorrow. We may be very fucking quiet. We have a shit ton of stuff to still prep for Little Matt for Reviving Camp Blood. We have a lot of packing to do. So we'll try to be as active as we can in Discord at least. But we might just fall off the radar for the next couple weeks. Just a heads up.
Right. I mean, if you're in our Discord server, you're going to get some, responses.
You're at least gonna know we're alive.
Yeah, you're gonna see our little bubble pop up, and someone will say something. We'll say same, and then you won't see us again for another 24 hours.
Yeah. I don't think in terms of streaming like games the rest of this week. We can try. We have to get ahead of some stuff.
If we were to stream again, it would be tomorrow.
Yeah.
I doubt Thursday, not Friday.
Not Friday.
And then not for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I haven't been this stressed out since Nam. So
I haven't been this stressed out since like yesterday, so.
Well, for the same reasons then. So yeah. Well, that's all I'd say about that. Just keep in mind. We're trying to do something while we're there too, but don't worry about that. Yeah, no guarantees on that either. Turns out we had better internet than we thought, though. There.
Yeah, we have internet.
But we actually have internet there. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, if you enjoyed, guys, make sure you follow. If you're feeling real fucking crazy, consider subscribing over here on the Twitch world because it keeps us alive.
It does.
You know, we couldn't do the show if it wasn't for you. That's what Butch Hartman doesn't understand. All right. I never know how to do an outro with these. Do I need to strum a couple chords and sing from the heart? We've been consistent so far with playing guitar.
Does that mean yeah? You grabbing that one?
Should I? What do we got this one instead?
Little Boy Blue.
Little Boy Blue? I don't have any, it's out of tune. Hear that? There's something wrong with the G string.
Got the G chord right here.
You get your G chord. Yeah, you know about the G string, right?
Of course, I love the G string.
Wait, seriously though, there is something wrong with the G string. I'm not kidding about that.
How's this one, huh?
I just tuned it. You know, guitars, they when they're hanging like that, they tend to just get out of tune quicker. I don't know why.
Oh. Fucking Tim was like, if I bleed tonight. That's not the outro here. It can be.
What do you do?
It should be.
I always say we should just do the country tune. That's what you should sing.
I sing what?
I don't know. What do you want to sing?
Ice Nine Kills. Thank God it's Friday.
I can't say I know how to play that song. Okay, that's your G chord right here. It's his
Rosie House. It's where you start your journey.
Tell me the chords. I don't know.
And you go to the C.
The Z chord. C chord.
C chord.
Is it D chord?
To the D. No, the second one's C chord.
C chord.
Then what's something? The D chord. Oh, walking around outside. Look at all this stuff out here. And then we go to A minor. Getting a little cloudy out here. Looks like we might have some weather. Then we go to D minor. D minor.
Is it actually D minor?
E minor, D minor.
Oh, that's not it.
E minor.
E minor?
E minor, D minor. Then we go to D minor. Oh, definitely have some weather. And then you go back to my house.
Wow, you could sound more like a douche.
Thanks.
All right.
Then Brian comes in
and he changes the tempo. Brian comes in and he changes the song. Looking at me like he thinks I'm a douchebag. Well, he's gonna figure out pretty fast that he's wrong.
Hey, Brian, why are you bringing me down, man? Why are you bringing me down? Don't bring me down! Music and lyrics by Stewie Griffin.
All right, well, with that, that's going to wrap up Little Mad today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Editor, I don't know, there's no outro to roll.
No.
But there is you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you guys. I'm just going to wave and let my editor do the work.